What's going on, YouTube? Just doing a little video here for my 2003 Dodge Ram 1500. It's a rear-wheel drive, not four-wheel. When I bought this truck, it was pretty much bone stock. The only upgrades we had in it were a audio system, it had a sub box under the back seat, and the engine was rebuilt at 90,000 miles. It's got 112 on the odometer right now. So let's take you around it right now. Now, I want to start this off by saying I'm in no way a mechanic or a car guy in the way of fabrication or anything like that. Most everything I've done to this truck is either bolt-on or minimal to no fabrication whatsoever. And here's the front. Now this truck's, not massive by any sense. It's it's not small, but it's definitely not a giant truck by any definition. A list of things that I've done to it that you can see here. I added the new tow mirrors. I don't really tow anything with this, to be completely. I'm sorry, it's 5 o'clock traffic. I don't really tow anything, to be completely honest, but I love the way these mirrors look, and they fold down like that and then in. So I love those mirrors. Let's see, I added those mirrors. I got the 4-inch Fire Stick CB antenna. I got her mounted up with the spring, the mount, and the cable, which runs inside of the bed down all the way through the truck and up into the dash. I'll show you the CB radio as well. I got these lens covers made by Spider, I believe. I love those lens covers. Bed linered the bumper. I hope to get a new bumper in the future, but we bed linered it for now. Bought a tow hitch for it. That's nothing big. I added 3 gas cans in the back, locked in with a tow strap. We do a lot of road trips in this truck, so it's not exactly fuel efficient, so it's always nice to have the gas left over. And the middle one is water, just in case we have any radiator issues or anything like that. Right here, we sprayed bed liner right here. Didn't do the best job in the world. It needs some touch up. We're gonna roll on the rest, but this was spray. This plastic trim right here is really cheap, and this one actually flew off while we were doing a road trip. So this isn't done yet, but that's the start of what will be the fully roll-on bed liner trim. In the back, so we're running 35-inch General Grabbers AT2s on a 17-inch wheel. I don't remember the name of the make of the wheels. As you can see, I don't have the hubs on right now. I kind of regret not having them put the hubs on for me. I don't know, it's not the best look in the world, but I don't mind it. So I got the Pro Comp shocks and a 7-inch spindle lift, but as you can see, it doesn't really look like a 7-inch lift. It's more or less like a 5 on 35s. It doesn't look half bad, it's not giant by any means, but it's a good look. The only things that I had done to this truck that I didn't actually do myself was the lift and the tires and wheels, just because I don't have a proper jack to do any of that kind of work. Don't have any jack stands that are tall enough, just we have the bare minimum. And whenever I say I did something or we did something, half of all this work, the credit goes to my friend Anthony. He helped me on absolutely everything. Another thing we added was the light bar with the Mac brackets / mounts. These are from GG Lighting in Santa Ana. These brackets are amazing. They just bolt on super easy. This light bar right here I actually got from somebody on Craigslist. It's not a name brand bar. It's nothing expensive or fancy. Paid 120 bucks for it. It's not half bad. Can I focus, please? Obviously in the future I intend to get a better bar, but it is a 50-inch curve for 120 bucks, so I can't really complain. The brackets were actually more expensive than the bar was, but those brackets will last a lifetime. Got new headlights on this. Let's see if you can see that. These are just spider headlights. They have the multiple LED, they're HIDs. I haven't completely wired them in yet, so they just function as normal headlights at this point. Completely bedliner the front grille and bumper. Also, the bumper, when I got the truck, was pinched in right here. It was pinched in probably 4 inches back at a pretty hard angle pinch from some sort of impact. So we banged that out as best we could with the tools that we have available to us. It doesn't look amazing, but you know, it's all right. You might notice that the piece of plastic trim right here is missing. I'm just working on spraying that. I didn't actually buy enough bed liner for that. So I'm not sure if you'll be able to see this, but that's the quote-unquote 7-inch spindle lift from CST. Back out a little bit more for you. So yeah, this is just 2 months into it, what I've done to my truck. There's a lot of things I have in store for it in the future. You know, most of this stuff wasn't too expensive. Obviously the lift and the tires was pretty pricey. Let me show you the CB actually, how we mounted it. So that's what the antenna looks like on it. Sorry, it's a mess in here. So this is where we have the CB mounted right here, if it'll focus. So we got the aftermarket head unit that was already in the truck, but this is the CB, how we have it mounted. Got the mic, whatever you want to call it, up here. This is the light. This is the button for the light bar right here. I really don't want to press it. Really don't want to bug the fine people driving around. That's about it for the inside. I haven't really done much to the inside. Got all my stickers on the back windshield. The antenna, I honestly, is one of my favorite things that we've done to it for the CB. It was so cheap. It was like 25 bucks. And then the mounting kit was like another 25 bucks. And then the radio I got on sale for like 50. So I got like maybe 100 bucks into the entire CB kit. One thing I definitely want to do in the future is add a second battery in series. Or would that be parallel? I don't know. I'm not sure. Add a second battery so I can run all the electronics I have planned. I have 2 pods at home that I plan to put on the back, as well as a small 24-inch bar that I'm going to put inside of the front bumper. But that's most of the things that I've done to this. No real engine upgrades. The engine runs perfect. I got the rear differential fluid changed and stuff like that, but no actual upgrades, just maintenance. Yeah, that's basically it. I have a lot of plans for this truck in the future. New bumpers, obviously. I would like to get a larger, more substantial lift. I would definitely like to go with a really good suspension lift in the future, but for an 03 Dodge, you kind of get what you get and don't really throw a fit. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this is turning out. You know, I don't have any video of the stock truck, but it's coming a long way. I have a lot of money in this thing already, but it's really a good look, and I'm happy with it. We do take it off-road every once in a while, but living in Southern California, there's only so much you can do. And given the fact that it's not 4-wheel drive, they won't even let us into the spots that are really known for off-roading around here. Definitely want to get tint on the driver and passenger windows. That bugs me every time I walk up to my truck. New front bumper with a winch would be awesome, but as you guys probably know, that's a couple $1,000 operation. One of my favorite things about doing this to the truck is, since we did do most of it ourselves, like 98% of it ourselves, I kind of know my truck like the back of my hand now, which is really nice because I'm not really a truck guy. I'm not really a car guy. As much as I want to be, I just not as knowledgeable as the other guys. Now I'll turn the bar on real quick, just because there's not too much traffic right now. Yeah, it's a mess in here. I also have the dial for the sub that I ripped out right here, as well as this thing, which is for towing, I believe. I don't know. I haven't towed anything with this truck yet. We'll see how it works, but let me see if I can just flip that off real quick, just so you can see the bar works. Doesn't look all that impressive out in the daylight, but it does work. It works very well. We took it out to a Tribuco near Holy Gin Trail in pitch black, and it works like a dream. So, but yeah, that's basically it. You know, no exhaust, nothing fancy with the engine. I'll start it just so you can hear it, because I see a lot of truck videos where they will not end the video without starting the truck so people can hear how it sounds. I added this cheap ass dash cover thing. I absolutely hate it. Don't buy it, whatever it is. It's like carpet material. Absolutely hate that. I'm gonna get a better one of those, that's for damn sure. This is it running. Can't really hear anything. As I said, no exhaust whatsoever on it. But yeah, that's basically it. I'll back out so you can get a full view. It's kind of awkward filming this with, you know, a couple thousand people driving by during rush hour in Southern California, but it's cool. But yeah, that's my truck. I'll put in the description as much as I can about where I got stuff, where I had things done. Majority of the work was done at Outlaw Offroad no, that's not Santa Ana. I believe that's Irvine. But yeah, that's my truck.